So I headed to my Zap and I created a trigger, which was to create a schedule for every day by 6 a.m. And then my action is going to be to search for weather, because I wanted a weather report from the workflow. So after searching for weather on the Zap app, I went over to choose the events that I wanted to that trigger to the action to perform, which was to get current weather for the day for me. And that is going to be me trying to configure the action after setting it up. And configuration is to put in the latitude of the location that I want to get the weather reports. And I went over to Google and searched for the latitude and longitude of my location and inserted it afterwards. So I chose a Celsius degree because that's what I want. That's the units that I need. And then I also added longitude and latitude like I did. I didn't show you guys how I went to Google and all that. You can just do that on your own. So after that, I'll test my action and see what's up, which is showing me like everything I'm going to see. But before that, let's not forget that we still need another action. Where exactly is this weather report going to be? And I want it to be straight into my mailbox, which is my email. Before testing the setup, I'm supposed to create another action, and that's another task, which is to put in my email account there. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're adding another setup, and this time around it's going to be through Gmail. So I've inserted my Gmail, and then I need to do some. First of all, add the events. What do I want to do? These are the options available. Add label to email, archive email, create draft email. What I want is to create a new email. So I'm just going to head over there to select send, create and send a new email message. So whenever the weather report is available, they will send it to my email address. And I inserted the email that I wanted after all the so it's going to ask you which email do you want to put it to send it to, and I've added that email. First of all, I added my name, which is the name that is going to carry in the email package. I added the email that it will be sent from, and I also added the email that it will be sent to. So you need to provide 2 email address for this. I added the email to be sent to, and that's basically all. I don't need all these other details, reply, subject. Okay, I just added the subject so that whenever I see it pop up, I'll know that it is for this. And the subject was weather report. That's what I put there. So I'm just going to, okay, I added the email that I need to send it to, which is one of my other email accounts. But behind the scenes, you're going to be verifying all of these email accounts. I didn't show you guys all that because it's going to make this video too long. So after that, I will go ahead to test this workflow and see how it goes, whether I'm going to get the right result or not. So I'm testing it, and this is everything that I need. So as you all can see, whenever I get the email, that's everything that is going to show: the name of the sender, the name of the sender, the name of the receiver, and details of what it is about. So right now I just click on test, and voila, we are done. I'm still going back to test the trigger because I did not do that initially. Excusez-moi, I didn't test the trigger initially, so I'll just go back to that to do it. So after testing, I went over to my sent email because I don't have the other email logged in here. So I just went to the email that sent it, and I went to the sent box, and guess what? I saw the email that was sent. So it means that the email that is supposed to receive it had received this particular, is definitely going to receive this particular workflow, because look at it. Can you all see that? So this is exactly how the email is going to receive it. Dear Esther, please find attach your weather report for today. That's what I wanted to see, and that's exactly what I see. So that means that this particular workflow is very much active, and good to go. So I'm just heading over to do all the finishing touches, checking everything if everything is working perfectly before publishing. So I still went back to my trigger to test it because I haven't tested it initially before creating the other action task. So I'll just go there. So if you click these three dots, you see options, rename, copy, and all that. But that's not what I want to do. I just want to test it. So the next thing is to publish, but I'm actually on a free plan, so it's not going to allow me to publish. But I've tested it and I've seen that everything is okay and everything will work fine. If you want to further publish this so you can be running it, then you have to pay for an upgraded plan. So this is where we call it a wrap. Thank you for watching. Bye.